trust what you say and that's all okay. But everything starts to feel like a con, and I'm the pawn, am I right or wrong?
On this week's show, we're heading back to northern Alberta, but this time for monster muleys. I'm again paired up with my Double D DVD partner, Darren Cooper. And although Darren is typically an aggressive western hunter, on this particular hunt, he was less than mobile after coming fresh off a knee operation thanks to years of motocross. Nevertheless, we were patient, and Darren's new bow had some impressive new features that helped pull it all together. But before that adventure, I knock one on, going after a freaky buck we called Dropkick. Any of you hunters that are spot and stock hunters or run and gun hunters, you know that at some point you're going to have to shoot off your knees. No different than that mule deer, I had to be ready and comfortable to shoot in this position. Plain and simple, pretend that your knees are your feet and just make sure that they're parallel or in line with your target. Use the back of your legs to brace yourself and keep you steady. And if you incorporate that in your practice and just do it a few times before your hunt, you're going to be comfortable when that shot happens. Be sure to visit knockonarchery.com to see our entire line of Nock-On lifestyle clothing, as well as some awesome Nock-On gear and accessories that I personally take to the field myself. Enter promo code SHOWFAN and I'll include a free signed photo. Also remember that all U.S. orders over 100 get free shipping. knockonarchery.com. After seeing how high I'd hit this buck, I waited for him to bed down again, made a plan using a decoy as a distraction, and moved in for a second shot. Boom! Woohoo! Nice work, dude. Did you see that? Yeah. Got my old Montana decoy. Put this thing up on the highest point. In case this buck stood up, it would focus on that. And I swung right upwind of it. Got here to 24 yards. And waited for him to start taking a little cat nap. Threw a dirt clot. And he frickin' just woke up, spun around, and looked straight to the decoy. Whammy, 40 yards. I haven't even gone to see him yet. I marked him with my bow. I wanted all you to see him first with me. All right, here we go. Oh, just realized I'm all. Probably help if you could see me.
Get your cornucopia of wheat in your hat, dude. That was awesome. Holy crap.
I told you, dude.
Look at that thing. Double eye guard. Smoker shot.
Look at the mass, dude.
double eye guards and a sweet drop time.
Double eye guards, man.
I've never seen that.
Check out the Muley. Double D style, baby.
That's awesome, dude.
Alberta. We were just saying yesterday, I've never killed a deer with a drop tine, and sure enough, we see this thing, and Donnie says, "Oh, you don't want that one." And I said, I just looked at him like, "I'm gonna kill you if you're serious." So, double eye guards.
Yeah, that's so cool.
I mean, that's unbelievable. We got the Hoyt, still rolling with the Vectrix XL myself, and man, fuse quiver, unbelievable. Did the number to this thing, and 4-leaf clover. This 4-leaf clover must work. Found it this morning, and look what I found.
4 eye guards.
4 eye guards. 4 eye guards, 4-leaf clover. Well, I got a drop tine just for a bonus. That's because of the long stem. See? 4 with the drop, baby. 4 with the drop. I'll take the luck of the Irish any day. I love ye leprechauns. This week on Field Recon, I'm going to talk about the importance of being patient behind your glass, especially with mule deer. I mean, you get up early, you go out and you find your muleys. When you find the buck that you want, a lot of guys make the mistake of just being super aggressive and going after those bucks. If the wind isn't in your favor or the terrain, then you're going to end up blowing that buck out of the country. And worse, you might push them on someone else's property. Now, on these hunts, what we like to do is just spend time behind the glass, watch them, try to figure out either where they're going, if the terrain and the wind are acceptable for us to get in a position to intercept them, then we do. But if that isn't the case, just be patient, you know, have a drink, eat your breakfast, whatever's in your pack, and just look through your glass. Watch that sucker, because he's gonna bed down, and as soon as he does, you can wait for the wind to be in your favor, check out the terrain, figure out what's gonna be in your best advantage, and then go ahead and make your stalk. And I promise you, if you're patient and you do it that way, you're gonna be a lot more successful, especially on mule deer.
If you're looking to learn more about archery, be sure to tune in to Knock On Podcasts. Knock On Podcasts is a weekly talk show where I get in depth with shooting techniques, equipment setup, and also give you a no BS review on some of the latest industry gear. Knock On Podcasts are great for listening on a road trip or that dreaded ride into work. Expand your archery knowledge with the highest level of world-class information on the airwaves. Knock On Podcasts.
Now, one of the best tools for keeping your shooting form intact is going to be a camera. If you make it a habit to have someone take a picture of you while you're at full draw with the camera perfectly broadside to you, you can tell a lot about what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong while shooting. Let's take a look at this picture of me from a broadside position, and I'm going to talk to you about all the points that I look for with all my students to make sure that their form is in perfect shooting positions. Good shooting form consists of what we refer to as a basic T formation. You'll notice that all the points I've highlighted here connect together to make this T. Everything starts with your feet, so you should make sure that they are directly under your hips. Then make sure your shoulders are directly over your hips. From there, your wrists, elbow, and shoulders should also connect to form the top of the T. Be careful not to overextend the front elbow. It should be straight, but not locked out or hyperextended. If your bow's draw length is too short or too long, you're not going to be able to achieve this and may have to get it adjusted. But taking a photo is really the cheapest lesson there is. Take a photo of yourself and get yourself straightened out, and you'll find more arrows in the center of the target.
This'll make a freaking leaf ninja. Like a tan-leafed ninja.
A quick tip for you, if you know that you're going to be hunting in some ag fields like for these early season spot and stalk, there's a good chance you're going to have to be shooting through some grain to get to that target because the crops are still in. What I like to do in those situations, choose a fixed blade head, because a mechanical head can have some misdirection if one blade deploys on the way to the target. A good fixed blade head shooting through that light brush or that light grain is definitely going to improve your success and put more arrows dead center.
Double D in the house. That was unbelievable. Dude. Double D, triple time. Holy crap, is this boat quiet, dude? He didn't even know where that thing came from. Let's go. Yes. Yeah. Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah. There's the other one. There's the other one, baby. Yeah, Coop. That was so cool. He's coming right to me. This freaking thing's a deer call, I guess. When it goes off, they just keep getting closer.
This is the live show right here. We don't screw around. It's no cutaways. Right here's how it is. Boom! Heck yeah. Wait, you see this sucker, dude? I swear they're so much bigger. That's how it was last time. Look at the mass on that blade.
Dude, he's got some beams. Look at the girth. Are you kidding me?
I told you, dude.
Dude.
How big's a deer? That's a
Look.
huge buck.
Look at that. Yeah, baby. Look at that dog. Oh, yeah.
Aren't they big?
Holy crap.
They're so much bigger than what you think.
Look at the mass on that dude. Holy crap. That was awesome. Double D, baby. Alberta, first day of the hunt. Right here. Did the old belly crawl through the peas. Brand spanking new Alpha Max. First critter that thing's ever killed.
Yep.
Hot off the press from Hoyt. Obviously it's quiet because I whiffed on him and he came closer. And that was a bad mistake.
Yes, blown out knee and all, baby.
Yeah.
Woo!
Earned that dude. That was
And
awesome.
They came closer to the road. We can drive in for this dog.
Double bonus. Oh, that's awesome.
Look at that.
Alberta
right there.
muley. Big old heavy.
Alberta.
Working your bunions over?
Working my thistle feet over.
Did a little barefooting yesterday.
Did a lot of barefooting.